How excited are you just for this tournament and to really show out? You know, you've obviously established yourself as such a name, but now to kind of get to do this on the biggest stage with the team that you really love, with the coach that you clearly really love. How excited are you for March?
I'm excited. I mean, my freshman and sophomore year, I've only been to the Sweet 16. So my goal is definitely to get past the Sweet 16. And I think we have the key, the skills, the coaches, the atmosphere, the environment. We have everything, all the tools. So now it's just about how we piece it together. And that's our theme for this year, piecing it together. And then now just focusing for 4. So just being able to focus for all 4 quarters, staying together as one, listening to the coaches, just being disciplined, getting our rest recovery. So I'm excited. March is my favorite month. I mean, it's just anybody can win on any given night. It don't matter what seed you are. So I'm excited and I'm just looking forward to it.
You guys have 2 losses this season, one to an undefeated team in South Carolina and one just from the SEC tournament, which Joe and I have talked about this, those tournament games, like it's such a toss-up.
Yeah.
The conference tournaments are so weird. But how have those 2 losses this season prepped you guys for your tournament run?
I'm glad we only lost 2 because when we get to practice, when practice after a loss is never good, is never good for us. But I mean, I think it has been a learning experience for us for sure. I mean, the South Carolina, they're who they are. They're really great. An environment like that, even just to go there, an undefeated team. They won a natty last year. So I think that was definitely a learning experience for us. And then the Tennessee loss, that was just us. We lost that game on our own. And then coming back to the film room, being able to pay attention to detail, going over a lot of film. You have to remember, we are a young team. We have 9 new pieces on the team. So being able to come in and do things that many people don't expect, we still have to pat ourselves on the back. Like, we are still, 28-2. Like, we're still a top 10 team in the country where we're not supposed to be. We're finishing second in the SEC. So we have to kind of be humble about everything, but also, like, I think sometimes we can just give ourselves a pat on the back on things.
Coach Mulkey, that first practice playing for her, what was it like? Was she harder than previous coaches you'd had? What was that sort of moment like?
Yes. I'm telling you, not everybody can be coached by Kim Mulkey. Like, she's very hard on you. She shows tough love. Like, I just really appreciate a coach like that. One, we practice for 4 hours, but it's great work. Like, the work, it's in the summertime. It's in the summer.
Okay.
It's only in the summer. Like, right now, we've cut it down to an hour and a half, 2. But it's great work. It's like, I just feel like every day I was getting better. It was so competitive. She was on me. Like, when you're the best player, sometimes the coaches, they kind of slack off and they don't really get on you how they should. Coach, she's going to call me out before anybody. She holds me to a high standard. I don't know. She's just amazing. She just keeps it real. She tells me exactly not what I want to hear, what I need to hear. Like, the South Carolina game, she said you have 4 rebounds, and I have it written on my locker that 4 rebounds, and I like, that's just something I won't forget. Like, she keeps it real, and I don't think a lot of players would be able to take that, and a lot of players will even be able to respond to that. But I needed Kim. I needed Coach Mulkey.
Is she the type that, like, in film, she's putting together like a little reel if you've had a bad game and you're sitting there like,
no, but she's definitely
going
to make sure we going back and replaying that one clip that you messed up on.
Yeah,
she's just going to sit there like, why? Tell me why. I want to answer today why you did this. Why did you do this? So
that's great.
Coach, I love her.
Awesome.
Speaking of intensity, there's a clip of you like losing your shoe, trying to put it back on in game. A guard goes to the bucket. You push the guard shit. You know what I mean? Look at the guard and be like, get that shit the fuck out of there. You know what I mean? Fire clip. Intense as hell. Was it worth the tech? You know what I mean?
It was worth it.
Yeah.
It was worth it. I mean, because if I took that playoff, I think the game was pretty close. That was a close game. And if I had took that playoff, we could have lost that game. So I just didn't want to take the playoff. And I think my teammate had got beat off the dribble. I kind of whispered. I told the ref, like, hold on, 1 second. She didn't want to wait. So that was what it was.
Hey, your 90s idols would have been very proud of that.
Yeah.
Really?
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, for sure.
Really? Would they get a tech? Would MJ got a tech, though?
Hell no. That was not tech worthy. That was not tech worthy. I mean, dude, you had a shoe in one hand, blocked her with the other hand. I think you deserve to drop a few curse words and mug a little bit. And, you know, at minimum. You know what I mean? At minimum. You feel me?
And they can't give you a tech for that. Not for the shoe in the hand. Right? Let's talk about your squad a little bit. So you came in, you had 4 freshmen, 5 transfers. How long did it take y'all to come together and really become a team? And do you remember a specific moment where it was like, all right, I'm rocking with these women and we're going to really go out here and do something special?
I think it was when we were in Hawaii. We played Oregon State, and Coach told us before the game she had never beat Oregon State. When she was at Baylor, all the championships she's been through, she had never beat Oregon State. And we kind of took that personal. I feel like she had like a little edge in her where she was like, I don't think y'all can beat them. Like, I don't know if y'all can beat them. I don't know if y'all ready. Mind you, this is like December. We're not home, and this is one of our first big games, ranked opponent. So when we played and everybody came out hot, everybody free smoke, like that's our theme, free smoke. So everybody got the smoke. Everybody was on it. It was just like everybody had just got together, and I don't know, we was rolling. So that's kind of how we knew.
So you talk about the importance of growing the women's game. You know, this LSU squad has a lot of swag. I'll say that. You know, a lot of dynamic personalities, and y'all become kind of a media sensation. But what's it been like for you to see all the love you getting and all the hate you getting too across the country?
It get crazy. Only the strong survive, because it get crazy. It get crazy because, it get crazy. But I mean, you got to take the good with the bad. I mean, I've gotten a lot of great feedback, of course. But of course, I'm going to get negative as well. And I mean, I don't read a lot of, I read some stuff. I didn't even know if I was going to go viral off of the tweet I had posted, and then the shoe blog. I didn't think I was going to go viral for that stuff. But you just kind of take the good with the bad. Sometimes I mentally just have to take a break from social media because it can get overwhelming. It can distract you from a lot of things. So just mentally, it's good and bad. It's positive. I mean, we're all human. Nobody wants to hear negative things about them, but I know it just comes with it.